Have you ever walked past a familiar church, a grand monument, or even glanced at your currency and felt a faint sense of unease? You are not alone. Across Western civilization, from the ancient capitals of Europe to the modern planning of the United States, powerful symbols of occult practice and dark rituals are hidden in plain sight. This isn't just art, it is a meticulously crafted language, a system of secret geometry embedded into the very foundations of the world we live in. Our journey into the visible world of the hidden starts at the center of global power, Washington, D.C. The city's original architect, Pierre-Charles L'Enfant, and its primary surveyors, many of whom were Freemasons, designed the street layout not for mere convenience, but as a giant, ceremonial blueprint. When you trace the main avenues connecting key landmarks, the White House, the Capitol Building, DuPont Circle, and others, a startling pattern emerges. The avenues form unmistakable esoteric shapes, most notably an inverted pentagram, a 5-point star pointing down, and the Masonic square and compass symbol. Conspiracy theorists argue that the inverted pentagram, centered around the White House, is a direct signature of occult influence, a secret consecration of the nation's capital to unseen forces. The Capitol Building, the White House, and the Washington Monument also form a significant Masonic triangle, suggesting that the Founding Fathers weren't just nation builders, but architects of a hidden spiritual order. This esoteric language continues through the most recognizable symbols of power. The Eye of Providence, the all-seeing eye atop an unfinished pyramid, is prominently featured on the Great Seal of the United States and the dollar bill. While officially a symbol of divine guidance, its roots run deep into Egyptian mythology, the Eye of Horus, and Masonic tradition. For those who study the occult, this symbol is a declaration of control by an elite few who claim illuminated knowledge. Beyond the political realm, look closely at Gothic cathedrals and grand administrative buildings. You will often find ancient pagan symbols, spirals representing cycles, or the pentagram, which was originally a symbol of protection and the 5 elements. These symbols were gradually absorbed and often inverted or co-opted by secretive societies, turning ancient sacred geometry into a vehicle for deeper, darker meaning. The placement of obelisks, such as the one in St. Peter's Square in Vatican City, mirrors ancient Egyptian sun worship rituals, seemingly linking the world's most powerful religious and political centers to a pagan past. If the architecture proves the existence of a symbolic language, what about the rituals? For 2 weeks every July, the most powerful men in the world, presidents, CEOs, media moguls, gather at a secretive 2,700-acre redwood forest retreat in Northern California known as Bohemian Grove. The centerpiece of this retreat is a ceremony called the Cremation of Care. In front of a massive, moss-covered, 40-foot-tall concrete owl statue, the club symbol, reminiscent of ancient Babylonian deities, dark, hooded figures perform a mock sacrifice. They carry a human effigy, symbolically named Dull Care, representing worldly anxieties and conscience, across a lake and set it on fire at the foot of the owl shrine. While the club claims it is simply theatrical catharsis, outsiders and whistleblowers describe a bizarre, torchlit, paganistic ritual where the world's most influential men symbolically burn their empathy and morality before making major decisions that shape global policy. These hidden structures and rituals, whether in the geometrical layout of a capital city or within a private gathering of the elite, stand as potent reminders. The symbols are not coincidental, and the gatherings are not just a vacation. They are a dark continuation of ancient, powerful practices, hidden not by secrecy, but by the very fact that they are woven into the fabric of the modern world, daring us to look closer. If you want to keep exploring the history they don't teach you in school, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell.